Our final show of the season as we put a wrap on the Big Ten champion Wisconsin Badgers, the 5th regular season title for this program inside of 2 decades. We thought we would revisit some of our favorite stories from these past few months. We'll take a look at the point guards, Dimitri Trice and Trevor Anderson, an assistant coach who is as tough now as he was as a player, talking about Joe Krabenhoff. As we continue with our program, we'll get you up close with a couple of the newer Badgers, freshman Tyler Wall and transfer Micah Potter. All coming up on today's edition of the Badger Sports Report.
This is Wisconsin basketball. Left-hand dribble. Trevor top of the circle. 5 to shoot. Anderson inside. Potter catches. Slam dunk. Brevin Pretzel his 4th from downtown. Strikes high. 4-3. Gard. Dimitri Trice again with a big shot. Davidson for 3. Tied in. Blocked by Reavers out of bounds.
The Badger Sports Report is presented by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee proudly supports the Wisconsin Badgers. And UW Health Sports Medicine, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org.
When being sick isn't as bad as
not knowing why you're sick.
When questions lead to confusion
and angst and anxiety.
When it feels like there's a tiger chasing you into the darkness.
and all you want is a little light.
A little hope.
This is when you need the best of the best. Doctors who don't just perform cutting-edge procedures and treatments. Doctors who invent them. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
The Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or L Directors Cup on Twitter. Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
When their cry is a different kind of cry.
When you know they're sick, but are afraid to know how sick they really are.
That's when you want answers.
When you need answers.
Because when it's your child,
your baby,
it's different.
This is where you'll find doctors unlike any other doctors, where we treat the untreatable and conquer the seemingly unconquerable. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Reavers posting up inside. Davison with the basketball. Swings it around left side to Pritzel. 11 to shoot on the shot clock. Inside to Wall. On the left block. Dips underneath, and he got it to go off the glass against Jackson Davis.
Nice little fake, a little right-hand hook, and stepped under, and nice little easy left-hander.
Now left side, King. Gives it to Wall. Working against Jackson Davis. Backing him in. Reverse layup goes for Tyler Wall. What a move from the freshman.
Tyler Wall sounds wise beyond his years.
I just want to get better every single day and do whatever it is to help this team win games.
But despite his sage remarks, the freshman's college career started like most others.
Foul called on Wall.
First couple minutes of my first game where I was kind of juiced up and all antsy and not really present in the moment of being in a college basketball game, but after the first couple minutes went by, I turned into just a normal basketball game.
Since then, Wall has been anything but normal.
Mr. Wall, good look at a three, left side, book it.
You're one of those pups every litter that comes out and you just know it's like, okay, he's got some intangibles. He's got potential to be very special.
Down the lane, to the rim, slam dunk. Tyler Wall with authority.
He brings so much energy off the bench, and he's a guy that's hungry. You can tell he's hungry, he wants to be out there, he has something to prove every single time.
And he's proven himself every single time, which is why he's played in every single game.
Side finds a back-cutting Tyler Wall, slam dunk.
He's trying to learn, he's trying to get better, and that's what we see. And as a coach, you love to coach those type of players.
Good after offensive rebounds and diving on the floor, making plays that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but true basketball people really recognize and appreciate.
Rebound back tap from Wall to Anderson.
His coaches appreciate that too.
Left side book it. First points for Tyler Wall this afternoon.
As they see big things coming for Wall.
Sky's the limit for him.
For the Badger Sports Report, I'm Eric Ryla.
With the ball is Brad Davison left side, drives on Roy off the wing, feeds Potter low on the right, and Micah will finish. There's field goal for Potter as a Badger. Badgers reset with the shot clock at 10. Trice around a Potter screen to the free throw line. Out to Micah. He'll try a three. Left of the circle. He hit it. Micah Potter was 4 of 6 from distance at Penn State. 5 quick ones for Micah tonight.
Perhaps no one on the Badgers knows the value of patience more than Micah Potter.
As Micah Potter makes his long-awaited Wisconsin Badgers debut.
Obviously, I think everyone saw, you know, there's some jitters and takes some time to kind of get used to the speed and physicality of the game, and you know, there can be some anxiety that kicks in where it's just, you know, you haven't played in a long time and you're jittery and you want to perform well and all that kind of stuff, but it takes time.
For a year and a half, time on the practice court was all Potter had, and he wondered, what will it feel like to play in a game again?
You got the people there, the bright lights, the cameras in your face, all that kind of stuff. And then just the idea that you're actually playing for the real deal now instead of just, you know, in practice.
A lot to think about for sure, and another exercise in patience.
All of that stuff adds up, but it takes time to get used to again. But like I said, I feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more confident in my entire game overall.
Potter low on the left, slam dunk.
The junior big man is playing like it too, giving opposing teams fits.
Going to Potter for 3, right side, tie game.
Patience and practice has paid off.
I haven't played in a long time, so sometimes scouting reports, they don't really know. You know, and I've expanded my game since the last time people saw me play when I was at Ohio State.
Potter, the offensive rebound and the putback.
And now that he's taken his game to new heights, there's one thing he doesn't want to wait to do.
Win. That's why I came here. That's why every single person on this team is here.
Tough shot, right hand, good.
With postseason play right around the corner, the wait is over and the time to win is now. For the Badger Sports Report, I'm Eric Ryla.
When their cry is a different kind of cry.
When you know they're sick, but are afraid to know how sick they really are.
That's when you want answers.
When you need answers.
Because when it's your child,
your baby,
it's different.
This is where you'll find doctors unlike any other doctors, where we treat the untreatable and conquer the seemingly unconquerable. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
Right side for Maurice Joseph, a bounce intended for Gray, deflected by Chappell, stolen away. Here comes Taylor on the run. He'll get it to Orlando Tucker down the lane, layup good. Right wing thought about it, turned it down. Now he'll take it this time for 3, got it. 3-point hit for Joe Krabenhoft. Draws a double right block out to Tucker, fakes the 3, drives by Walton, to the rim, layup good. Tucker on a blow by, Badgers up by 6.
Assistant coaches Orlando Tucker and Joe Krabenhoft had standout careers at UW. Naturally, as coaches, they still like to mix it up with the current players from time to time.
Slam dunk and a foul!
You always feel like you're going to get out there and you're going to challenge, and you don't know how to go 50% or 60%. The difference is between being a coach and an athlete, again, you don't have to. And that's a testament to who he is. He's going to get out there regardless, and he's going to challenge. He wants to push the team, not only with understanding the X's and O's, but actually physically pushing the team and understanding how to set a foundation of what it means to work hard every single practice, every single time you're in the weight room, and how do you prepare for wins. So that's a testament to who he is.
Joe being dogged by Hayward. Joe the drive, baseline right. One pump, takes it left, up and in, it counts. And
I enjoyed, being able to get out there and really get in the heat of the battle and practice with the guys, seeing it from their angle, right there with them. I think the guys learned a perspective because I was able to say some things and do some things that you only know if you're in the battle.
But as we all get older, the biggest battle of all is with Father Time.
But it's kind of the stubbornness. We talk all the time. I talk to Joe. When you're super competitive and you never lose that, that's the last thing that goes with your competitive nature of your mind. Your body goes first and it shows.
All I see is the manager's all with a sad face downstairs. I walk past, the coaching staff walks down and go, I think Coach Crab tore his Achilles. I'm like, what?
My Achilles tendon was going to go, and I knew it was. And I'm fortunate that it happened while I'm coaching here at Wisconsin, because you got the best training staff in the country in Henry and his crew.
For me, it was just like a little culture shock. You're like, oh, wow. I mean, I guess you're getting a little older, but you just wouldn't expect that.
Since the injury, Krabenhoft has found it even harder to keep up with the younger generation.
Getting up and down the stairs with 4 little ones has probably been the bigger challenge than anything out on the court for me as a coach or during the game. Putting an extra load on my wife's back, who already has her hands full, has been probably the hardest thing.
Patience is the main thing that he's learning. Joe's very impatient. He doesn't like to wait. He wants it. He wants to go, and that shows on the court. If he wants the ball, he's going to attack the rim and go get it. Whether it's offensive rebound, defensive rebound, or defensively, he's going to try to take it from you. I think this is something that's teaching them patience. Teaching them that, how to be smart as well. That sometimes, we can be stubborn as athletes, and the older you get, Father Time is unbeatable.
With age and injury comes perspective, and Coach Krabenhoft has taken it all in stride.
Getting up and down the sidelines, believe it or not, with that scooter was very easy. I cover more ground than most refs do in the Big Ten, but now in this boot, I'm walking, I'm a little slower, so I missed that scooter.
With the Badger Sports Report, I'm Eric Ryler.
When being sick isn't as bad as
not knowing why you're sick.
When questions lead to confusion
and angst and anxiety.
When it feels like there's a tiger chasing you into the darkness.
and all you want is a little light.
A little hope.
This is when you need the best of the best. Doctors who don't just perform cutting-edge procedures and treatments. Doctors who invent them. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There is no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
Anderson still on the dribble, outside left, 10 on the shot clock. Anderson to the line, down the lane, to the rim, layup good. Trevor Anderson goes into attack mode. 46-40. Anderson grimacing a little bit as he goes back to the defensive end.
Last season in that Iowa game, it was a knee injury. As a freshman at UWGB, it was a back injury that cost him time. Staying on the court has been tough for Trevor Anderson, but this season he's getting his legs back under him after knee surgery.
Mentally, emotionally, I've gotten very good just with dealing it that way. I think earlier on, I let it beat me up a little too much.
A pass now for Anderson, baseline left, got by Lucas, now on the heavy traffic inside. Trevor low on the left, able to finish.
The redshirt junior has played in all 18 games so far this year for the Badgers while working his knee back into shape.
I definitely feel quicker, faster, more confident in it. My jumping isn't all there. I probably couldn't jump before, but now I really can't jump.
Well, I know it's frustrating for him. He wants to play even better than he is, but he's been a tremendous help all season long. And he has to flip-flop from scout team back over to first team and those type of things. And he just, he plays with a tenacity, and he really understands as a point guard how to get that ball moving. He may not be scoring a whole lot, but he makes the team better when he's on the floor. And that's something hard to do off the bench in limited minutes.
In high school at Stevens Point, he scored over 2,300 points, won back-to-back state titles, and was named Wisconsin Player of the Year. His game is different now, coming off the bench for the Badgers, but when his number 12 is called, he's giving it all he's got.
I think energy. I think I get the offense moving, and then just toughness, smart basketball IQ, things like that. I things that probably don't go in the stat sheet all the time, but those things I really pride myself on.
And while he can't be sure how many minutes he'll play in each game, Anderson works to stay ready.
I've talked to him about this multiple times. I had a brief cup of coffee in the NBA, and that was my role. You never knew when you were going to play, but the key is to be prepared at all times and always approach every game, whether you had a good performance the last time or if you had a good practice, be prepared. And that's where this focus is. And he just comes in there with no fear. And that's the big thing about Trevor. He has no fear when he's out there on the court.
For the Badger Sports Report with Greg Gard, I'm Jay Williams.
For Demetric Trice, the start of this season was a mental struggle.
When you play the point guard position, there's a lot of things swirling in your mind.
And what am I not doing well? What am I not doing right? Whether that's getting up more shots, getting sleep at night, eating the right things.
So what he ended up doing is serving himself a big piece of humble pie and getting help from those who know him best.
Left and a half, a bump and an offensive foul. Trice took the charge.
I had to sit down with my dad and my older brother and just pick their brain about what they see and what they think that I can work on. And my older brother gave me some really, really good tips on what that I can do off the court that'll help me on the court. And I think those are some of the biggest things that I've taken away from just the beginning of the season to now.
And what a change. Trice has looked great at both ends of the floor.
Money. Demetric Trice.
The biggest thing is on the defensive end. I feel like he's done a really good job, especially being at that point guard position. You usually have to guard one of their main guys on the other end, and he's done a great job to do that.
We have a lot of great point guards in this league, and he matches up with them each and every night, and he gets the task of blocking them up on the defensive end. So I think that's kind of where I've seen the biggest growth. And then from that, he's got a lot more comfortable, a lot more confident in the offensive end, where he's making a lot of plays and creating a lot of opportunities. And when he's doing that, we turn into a really, really good team.
The defense does turn into offense, and I think me ramping up my defense and being more engaged in that helps me on the offensive end. So now I'm getting a few more steals, whether that's easier buckets, getting to the foul line, things like that, which just ultimately helps me and my confidence on the offensive end.
A confident mindset has also shined through to coaches.
Being aggressive, more aggressive. I think early in the season he was a little more careful, almost too careful, especially things in transition, different opportunities to drive those things. And I think now he's seeing those opportunities and he's taking advantage of those opportunities and taking a little more risks.
The teardrop is good.
High risk, high reward type plays and things like that. So the coaches really trust me right now, and I feel like that helps my confidence and just going out there and just playing freely.
And as he shoots better, plays faster, and looks stronger, Trice credits all of those changes to what's going on in his head.
Trice, long jumper away, good.
Changing my mindset, coming to practice with a different mindset, doing the little things off the court that are helping me perform at my all-time high and all-time best.
A great mindset to have with postseason play on everyone's mind. For the Badger Sports Report, I'm Eric Ryla.
Hi, this is Coach Greg Gard, inviting you to join the Badger Basketball Booster Club. As a member of the Booster Club, you will have the opportunity to participate in a variety of great events, including pregame chalk talks, golf outings, and an away game bus trip. The Boosters play a vital role in assisting our staff and student athletes through fundraising and sponsorship. For additional information on joining the club, please call 608-265-6161. There's no better way to show your support than to join the Badger Basketball Boosters.
The Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or L Directors Cup on Twitter. Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
The Badger Sports Report is presented by UW Health Sports Medicine, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org.
Just because a goal is pushed back doesn't mean it's not a goal anymore.
Samad Kawi is a man with many goals.
Med school, of course, started practice, primarily focused on sports medicine, opening kind of like clinic/training centers. The first one is going to be in Racine, Wisconsin, my hometown.
The goal of putting on a Wisconsin uniform dates back the farthest.
It's always been a thing I wanted to do, play Wisconsin basketball since I was like young. Like I was watching them. I would literally have dreams about playing like here.
That dream seemed impossible after a high school career riddled with disappointment.
Tore my ACL that summer after sophomore year. Had to set out my junior year. Senior year, I was like, okay, it's my time to actually get some scouts looking, get some people kind of on the radar, because I grew to 6', I was 6'4" my senior year. Disc in my back, like the disc between the vertebrae started to bulge. So I had about 45 bulging out in my lower back, and then that was my last game of basketball for like over a year and a half.
His basketball career appeared over, so he received an academic scholarship and enrolled at Wisconsin, where he began a new struggle.
I was diagnosed with severe depression. My worldview was essentially like, this is dark, everything was kind of dark. It took 2 years, so I went through sophomore year, and again, like I can't give my mother enough credit, because I would call her and I just be like, I'm struggling, and she would just talk me through it, and it wasn't like every week, but whenever I called her, she was right there. And so she kept me grounded.
At this point, Kawhi had chosen a kinesiology major and started to learn about how the body works. He decided to use that knowledge to transform his once frail body.
Lifting weights was my way of getting rid of it was anger instead of like sadness for a second. There was a lot of anger, and that's what kind of fueled the depression. So lifting I was able to kind of channel that into my lifting. I think that's why I gained so much weight, because I was there every day, like going as hard as I could.
With a healthier body brought a healthier mindset too.
My family was always very wise and positive and like, look at the bright side, have patience, blah, blah, blah. And I never listened until I listened. And then I saw a whole new change, and that's where the creativity of different like goals of med school and opening clinics and stuff happened.
That's when basketball came back into the picture as well, and Kawhi started to build a reputation as somewhat of a pickup game folk hero around campus.
I would just give him a little shove and then Euro step, just like Giannis, I guess, and then dunk it. And that's all I did. And all of a sudden, I was called Giannis of the show. I don't know where it came, like when it came up, but when I put this jersey on, like a nickname came with it.
We wanted to go in and get some runs. We would always go with some odds. So a lot of the time during the summers, when we have a lot more free time, we would go there, play with him, hang out. So that's how we kind of first introduced ourselves to each other.
And then it happened. Last fall, an open tryout to become a Badger basketball player.
Like the dream was like standing right in front of me, and I would be a fool to turn around and walk away. So I had no other expectation but to make it. Like I was gonna leave without me making the team. But that was my mindset. I guess like deep, subconsciously, it was just like, I want to try to just prove to myself that I could play D1 basketball.
And for the Badgers,
and that's exactly what he did.
The Giannis of the Shell, they call him.
Even though it seemed impossible just a few years ago, Kawhi had turned his childhood dream into reality.
Again, it's like, it was from me just lifting and doing like extracurricular stuff to next thing, like I was putting on the Wisconsin Badger jersey. I was just looking around like, what am I doing? I can't tell you the timeline, because everything just like happened. Again, I can't be happier. I mean, if that's how life is, then I'm gonna keep going with it.
A lifelong dream realized, mind and body at peace, and the realization that no goal is out of reach, no matter the odds.
I already know, like when I leave, I'm gonna just be kind of dumbfounded at how I did it. But hopefully I can do more things that kind of beat this, and again, surprise me even more and sit there like, wow, I'm doing this now too. So that's kind of the goal, to keep going as high as I can,
For the Badger Sports Report, I'm Eric Ryla.
As we bring this season to a close, we want to thank Big Ten Coach of the Year, Greg Gard, his staff, and his players for helping us pass along a couple of stories about the Big Ten championships over these last few months. The same goes for Paul Christ, his coaching staff, and his players with the Wisconsin football program. It's a joy to cover these guys. I hope it's been a joy for you to follow Wisconsin athletics once again this past season. If all goes well, we will have Badger football for you as Coach Christ and the guys get ready for the season opener in September against Indiana. Be well, stay safe, and thanks for watching.
The Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or L Directors Cup on Twitter. Learfield IMG College Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
When their cry is a different kind of cry.
When you know they're sick, but are afraid to know how sick they really are.
That's when you want answers.
When you need answers.
Because when it's your child,
your baby,
it's different.
This is where you'll find doctors unlike any other doctors, where we treat the untreatable and conquer the seemingly unconquerable. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Progress is an endless challenge. Here at the University of Wisconsin, we're a community of innovators in constant motion. We think on our feet, connect with each other, and hit our stride, pushing past limits. Progress is an endless challenge, but it is only those up to the challenge who change the game.